YouTube, it's your boy Johnny Finesse. Welcome back to the channel. And today we got inside the smallest apartment in New York City, 60 square feet micro studio. As you know, living in New York City is very expensive. Also, they have very small apartments. New York tries to get any type of money any type of way. But if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 800 subscribers, so I need y'all to sub up. With that being said, let's get into it. And hit the like button too. Hit the bell notifications as well, you feel me?
This is officially the smallest apartment in all of New York City.
That shit is small. That shit looks smaller than one room.
A lot of you watching this know me as the guy who creates travel guides to exotic places around the world. The guy who did a workout with Thor, and of course the guy who tours luxury apartments around New York City. But not many people watching know that back in 2015, when I started this YouTube channel, I was living in a 250 square foot studio apartment.
That's crazy how when people start YouTube channels, they would have like 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 subscribers like it's nothing now. Now when people start, it's hard to get subscribers, bro.
With an ex-girlfriend at the time. That's two people living in a space the size of most walk-in closets. It's important to lay this backstory because when I first moved to New York City, I was broke. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I had a ton of student loan debt. So living in that tiny apartment was my only real option to be in one of the only cities in the entire world where you can move here with absolutely nothing, not knowing a single person, and make your dreams come true. So this vlog is a special one as someone who's spent 2 years of their life living in a shoebox New York City apartment. And if you follow my Instagram, you know I recently moved into a 2,000 plus square foot loft, which I'll be touring in the next episode. But it's very safe to say I have the perspective of what it's like to live in these places we're about to tour in today's episode.
No cap, that's goals. I'm proud of him.
There he is.
Hey, I know that guy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I know that guy.
Mr. Cash Jordan.
So if you don't know, Cash is one of the top rental agents in the entire city. This guy has toured how many apartments? You said 250?
Oh, jeez. So I've made over 250 apartment tours on my channel, but they're not as nice as his tours.
Yeah, I watch his stuff. Because in New York, I did some reactions to it.
As you know, I mentioned I've lived in a 250 square foot apartment. This is kind of going back like a blast from the past. Let's see it. We're at the first place. And like I said, these apartments are only going to get smaller. The final one might be the smallest one in the entire city.
And they're all smaller than what you just mentioned. None of these are 200 square feet. No, forget that. That right there is 3rd Avenue. On the other side of us is 2nd Avenue. We're in Midtown East on 53rd Street. And you see that tent city? Those are actually restaurants. So if you walk out your door, you might gain weight. You ready?
So here we go. Nice welcome. All right. So for the main hallway, we have the actual apartments. We have 4 units here.
Ready?
Here we are, first apartment. Door stays open. Oh, wow. This is actually not as bad as I thought. Number one, because we're facing south. True. So we have
Does it have a bathroom?
But this is, this is a tiny apartment. What's the square footage?
It's not a bad place. Let's check the square footage. I got the laser tool.
Yeah, what do we have here?
17 feet 7 inches by 6 feet 6 inches. How tall are you?
Bedrooms are bigger.
6'4".
So if you go horizontal, your head and your feet are going to touch the fridge. Roughly 18 by 6, so like 110 square feet, not counting the bathroom. So maybe it gets up to 175, 150 square feet max. This is the biggest place that we're seeing. Your bed, I can't see another spot for it than in this corner somewhere. And I think you're going to want to get the smallest bed that you can. But once you've got a bed here, really, past the fridge, I mean, it's going to be a small table and probably like a TV mounted on the wall, and that's the setup. I wouldn't put a couch here. What's crazy, most people don't do a Murphy bed because they're going to live here for like 2 years. They didn't have one in their parents' house growing up, and it just doesn't make sense when, oh, I might move in with so-and-so in a year anyways, why am I going to spend more than I need to, right?
Exactly.
Let me show you guys the bathroom. So Again, I'm happy that this is like normal size. Need to get an extra light bulb up there, but at least it's like a normal size bathroom. The fact that it has a bathroom.
I mean, you'll see later in the video, but the fact that there is a bathroom in here, that's a luxury.
Yeah, it's yours. This is not a bad apartment. It's a good place. It's just small. The kitchen and everything was redone like a year ago. You've got all normal size for New York, normal size appliances. Any of the other 49 states, that's not a normal size stove.
I love how in New York things just become normalized. Like this becomes a nice kitchen for an apartment like this, but also like the nice lacquer on the cabinets, good storage. Pretty much
this is the nicest place we're gonna see.
And what is this? So then we have
that's
it.
That is your closet.
And that's it. What is the rent for this place?
So it's $1,800 with some free rent, so it nets out to $1,500.
This is the starting point of this video. Like Cash was saying, the nicest, the largest.
Yeah.
$1,500 a month for this. Probably because of the location. That shit is literally in Manhattan.
Big guy.
It's not horrible for $1,500 a month. If you're just moving to the city and you're looking for that first apartment, this is not a bad first apartment.
Why are you lying to these kids? But it really isn't though.
Cash was just saying it's been a while since he's taken anything but the subway. There was a point when I first moved here where I would bike from the Upper East Side down to the meatpacking district because I couldn't afford the monthly pass.
That's crazy.
In my mind, I think it was $120 a month was like, that's food.
Yeah.
That's food right there. So I biked from the Upper East Side. I'm talking year round.
We're here on McDougal Street.
I would do
We're
that
by
shit.
Washington
If I,
Square
lived
Park,
in,
New York.
if I lived in Manhattan, I wouldn't really need a car because there's nowhere to put your car in Manhattan. For me, there's nowhere to really put your car. Like you would have to pay. Like that's waste of bread. Get a bike. You gotta leave
University
your
fun
car
neighborhood,
in
not
Queens or
Midtown.
something.
Definitely a more
Queens, Brooklyn,
desirable
something.
neighborhood. You have all the cafes. It's much quieter. You're on a tree-lined street, and this place is smaller.
Yes.
Correct.
And cheaper, but definitely smaller. And maybe the neighborhood's a little louder.
Let's go check it out.
There's a code I have to type in.
So
I can't show the code to the internet.
But the fact that we have a code, that's a little level up rather than a key entry. We have a code.
Yeah.
Let's head on in.
I don't know if we're all gonna fit. Come on in.
He said, I don't know if we're all gonna fit.
Oh. I don't have.
That's
Do you
it?
see this? Here, Diego, spin around. This is the smallest apartment I've ever seen.
You might be too big for this apartment.
Like, my wingspan is almost the entirety. This is probably, what, 9 foot?
Go look at the bathroom, dude. Wait till you see that.
No
Are
shower?
you seeing this in the frame? So for some perspective, like, I'm a pretty big person, but I'm taking up
The
the
shower's
entire
where the
door of
toilet
this
is at,
bathroom.
bro.
Bathroom sink, we have a vanity. The shower is just in the middle here, sandwiched in. You have the shower rod to then cover the water from getting on your toilet. I've never seen. I don't have words for this. I'm not even like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. On a positive note, this is technically a self-cleaning bathroom because everything's gonna get wet because your shower's right here in the middle. And you have the nice shower caddy. I can't believe this. I mean, we're gonna have to take some measurements, but this is,
You have to go inside.
Nah, that's
You have to
crazy.
turn.
I
can't look
literally
straight
had
at
to turn like this to get out. I had to do the side shuffle to get out of the bathroom. And then we have the, I guess you could call this the kitchen with the
Kitchenette.
The kitchenette. We have a sink, some nice storage area.
You could put a hot plate here, I guess.
I
you
guess.
plug it in.
The faux marble right here on top. From the kitchen, then we have the mini fridge, microwave combo, some nice shelves to store whatever you like. And then in the corner where Diego is where the bed would go.
Yeah, I don't see another place for the bed. I mean, it's gonna have to go here.
This could be the bed, so this is technically a loft. So you could, if this holds, should we test?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you have
let's do that.
insurance? Does Eric have insurance?
So you could sleep up here. This holds 215 pounds. Wow. So you put a ladder
So you gotta
there,
be a
and
skinny
then
dude.
This would be the bed.
And actually, look at this. I'm just noticing this. See that spackle?
Oh yeah. Someone had a ladder. You know, we gotta look at the positives when renting because this whole video is about you're just moving to the city for the first time, you're looking for that first place. So on the positives, you have a huge window with tons of light bouncing off that window. You have the fire escape, which is, this could be about...
This is for like people that don't live in New York. That's what you're saying if you don't understand.
Pop out there.
And your
Don't
own
live in
risk.
New York.
Let's head out
You
there.
want to come
You
here
have your
and live
own,
in
I guess you
Manhattan,
could call this
an expensive
terrace,
place.
if I can even make it out here.
Because $1,500 for the last apartment is like you getting the basement. Like, you could have got a basement for around the same price, even better.
Okay, got the shimmy out here.
You could have rented out a
we made
room
it.
for a
So
cheaper
you
price in a
have
bigger space.
Technically an outdoor space, and it's actually interesting. Someone has the drying line here with the closed clips. You could even have a garden out here. Someone has a plant box. Like Cash was saying outside, you are paying for the neighborhood. We're on a beautiful tree-lined street in the West Village. But back into the apartment, let's go take some measurements. If I can shimmy on in here.
From the medicine cabinet to the tile, what is that, 2 feet?
Yep, just 2.5.
Oh, that is a tight
that's
shot,
why the first one was
man.
1500. You were in mad.
Let's
You're
get
in
the
midtown.
measurement
You're
of the
second,
actual space.
53rd.
I'm so curious.
That's
What is
Manhattan,
this
Manhattan.
space? So let's do
Oh, jeez. All right, well, kitchen counter.
just about 8 feet.
Yeah, it's
Just under 8?
Yeah, depending on where I put it. Like right now, it's 7-11. Sometimes it's 8. So like 8 by 9.
8 by 9.
8 by 9. 72 square feet.
Jeez.
72 square feet, and it's all yours. $1,200 is what this nets out to. So it's
Some basements cost $1,200 a month.
cheaper and smaller than what we saw first. It definitely has less, but like Eric mentioned, the neighborhood here is fantastic. And since you'd probably be paying $1,200 for your own bedroom in this neighborhood, to get an apartment that's the size of a bedroom, is that the same deal with no roommate? It might be.
Let's see what's smaller than this.
We took a little hiatus. We picked up another member of the apartment hunting squad, and we're seeing this is it.
This is it. And you know what's funny is we have another member with us, and this is the smallest place.
And you said it's pet friendly.
It is pet friendly, so St. Mark's Place, fun neighborhood, right by, New York University as well, since it kind of takes over downtown, but definitely an awesome block, lots of restaurants.
This is
College
it.
kids.
This is
It's for the
it.
college
14
kids.
St. Mark's.
Right.
Theo's excited. Look at this dog. He's just like foaming and chomping at the bit to get in. Let's go, Theo. Come on. Not bad. This is actually a pretty impressive entryway.
So this is the nicest building that we've been to so far.
Diego's gonna go in there and film our reactions to seeing this, but don't say anything when you get in there. I wanna have the reaction. You good to go in?
No, let him get in position. Get as far back as you can. All right, ready?
All right, let's do this. This can't be legal. This is it?
This is it, man.
What?
That is crazy. Does it have a bathroom?
What is the square footage of this? This is,
Let me get the tool.
there's a bunk bed here with at the bottom bunk. We've got a loft going on. A sink. I guess this is the is there a bathroom?
It's out in the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
The hallway bathroom's neat. Okay.
I don't know what to say. You could never live here with a dog.
That's what I'm thinking. People do it.
Unless it was a tiny dog, but could you imagine this dog living in here? The door almost hits the sink. And this is this is the kitchen. You have a little mirror here, medicine
That is
cabinet,
crazy.
this tiny sink with storage underneath, mini fridge, microwave. Comes with a TV at least. We have the bunk bed, which is pretty awesome, good use of space.
True.
The loft above, some nice shelving, closet, two fluorescent
From
lights.
your high school gymnasium.
Wow. Just for some perspective, I wanted a shot of myself and Theo in the frame. I can actually go and put my arm almost across the entirety of this apartment.
That is crazy.
This is 6'8" wingspan. So this is probably just under 7 feet. Cash is gonna take some measurements, but also check this out. This is just a reality of living in a place like this. If you're a tall person, I mentioned in the last place having that natural sunlight. This is a true alleyway view. There's a little light on the top floor, but you look down, it's just nothing but brick.
It's great if you have
That's
no
crazy.
friends yet. If you're still working on friends, if you don't have them yet, this saves you some money.
What does this place go for?
So right now, these are between $10.95 and $11.95.
And these rent,
Shit.
right?
Yeah.
People rent these. The fact there's people willing to pay $1,100 a month. I mean, this is smaller than a college dorm.
I would
Do you
never.
want to know something crazy that I didn't tell you about this apartment?
I would
I
never.
lived in this exact unit in 2007. This exact unit, I lived here. And I had like all this stuff I tried to move in, and none of it fit, so I had to throw away half my furniture. And at the end of the day, I had the bed, which was up, and I had like a little futon, which is where he's standing over by the window. My clothes, I had enough, like a slim enough wardrobe that it did fit in the closet. Like I was like 22, I just wanted to be in the city.
But you made it work.
I made it work.
So if you're watching this and you're looking to move to the city, it is definitely possible. Don't say the rent's too high, excuses. If you want to move here.
Yeah, that rent is actually valid. Like, that rent is valid, but are you able to fit there? Like, if you're a tall person, if you really love the city, you move
Bad
there.
enough and you have that dream, it's right here. Contact Cash. All the places that we've shown in this video, Cash is actually renting out, so they're all down below in the description, along with Cash's contact information. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, go subscribe to Cash. He is the rental guru here in New York City.
No
Any
cap.
rentals, this guy can help you out there. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.
Alright, if you made it to the end of the video, you obviously like the video, so you obviously gotta subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. We on the road to 800